Where are we? Okay. I think we're back. Yeah, this goofy thing. You know, every now and then, there's blazing fast internet here, but every now and then when that Wi-Fi gets dropped, you lose your thread. There is something I'm going to experiment with, and I actually tried to do this already. Caster, which I use for my multi-platform streaming, their system just kills the video when that happens. Restream, however, doesn't. It leaves the thing on, so at least we don't have to like find a new video and split up the videos into sections. And I tried to get on Restream and I could not get it working. So I'll work on that this week and see if we can't make at least that little improvement for next week. So, sorry about that. We're back. Let me just put this on the old video so folks can find it easy. Kind of funny that that happens right away. At least it didn't happen in the middle of a song. Okay. So I'm going to kill a few minutes or a couple minutes here while everybody catches up to the new thread. It looks like we're back on the YouTube as well. Sorry everybody about that. Okay. Here we go. Next on the list is Will the Roses Bloom Where She Lies Sleeping? And this is in the key of C. A fun, good old Flatt and Scruggs number. So here's how it goes. And a C and N to the 4, and a 1 and 1 to the 5, and a 1 and 1 and a 4, and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. That's the whole song. And if I'm kicking it off, I might go something like... Nice version of the melody, right? That's what we do. Okay, we're back. Yep. So here we go. We're just about to start Will the Roses Bloom Where She Lies Sleeping, and you're going to kick it off. Here we go in the key of C. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Will the roses bloom where she lies sleeping? Will the flowers shed their petals there? Will the dewdrops fall upon the roses where my darling sleeps beneath the sand? I'll play it. Her lips were like a bunch of roses. Her eyes shone like the starlight sky. Her hair was dark and it was curly, and I'll love her till the day I die. Will the roses bloom where she lies sleeping? Will the flowers shed their petals there? Will the dewdrops fall upon the roses where my darling sleeps beneath the sand? Play it. How I miss my darling as she's sleeping underneath a beautiful sky. I miss her more now that she's left me. I know we've said our last goodbye. Will the roses bloom where she lies sleeping? Will the flowers shed their petals there? Will the dewdrops fall upon the roses where my darling sleeps beneath the sand? I'm gonna play it, then you play after me. Now you play it. Last chorus. Will the roses bloom where she lies sleeping? Will the flowers shed their petals there? Will the dewdrops fall upon the roses where my darling sleeps beneath the sand? All right. A lonesome song of lost love, as many bluegrass songs are. The version from Lester and Earl, I believe they might be up in D. C is a fine key for me singing it. I love singing tenor on this song. If ever I'm around someone who sings this song, I love singing the tenor part. My good buddy Scott Law, he and I used to do a lot of duet shows and would enjoy singing that song together. Okay, we extended that. Give everyone a chance to catch up to the new stream. Hey everybody. Hi Joshua from Norman, Oklahoma. Right on. Hi Jennifer. Cool. Hi Sage. Hi Heidi. Okay. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm gonna try restream. Whatever. I'm probably giving you too much information and showing you all the secrets about what I do. This is me and a GoPro and good Wi-Fi connection. That's kind of all it really is. But I use Caster for multi-platform streaming, and Caster makes you start a new thread when it shuts down. But Restream, in my experience, does not do that. I've used that with other companies like Jamplay uses Restream for their live lessons. And it just keeps the same video on, I believe, but it just goes dark until I come back on. So anyway, I think that would be an improvement. And like I said, I tried hooking up to Restream this week, and in my troubleshooting, I didn't quite have time to get it working. So maybe by next week, I'll have that solution, and then we don't have to do like part 1 and part 2 of these videos when that happens, as it does occasionally. And I'm still using this very basic technology. This is the same GoPro that I take out on the river with me and get all those nice videos of us picking on the rafts and at the camps and everything in Dinosaur National Monument. And With the GoPro, you can't hardwire it. It has to run on the Wi-Fi. So that's the way it goes. And there it is, a little dose of reality right at the beginning of the jam there. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on. When You Are Lonely in the key of D. This is the actual, I like to list the actual titles of the bluegrass songs. People know this song as Someday, Sweetheart, When You're Lonely. That's how the chorus goes. The actual title of the Monroe recording is When You Are Lonely. He never says that in the song. He says, When You're Lonely. So in the key of D, and a one, and one, and a one, one, and a one, and a five, one, and one, and a one, and a five, back to one, then to the four. Ah, someday, sweetheart, when you're lonely, and you have no one to care for you, remember the heart you have broken, and the one that has loved you so true. So make sure you sing tenor on that, right? Or a high baritone, or sing one of those harmonies. It's in a nice low key there. I often perform this song in the key of G. However, it's fun out of D, and I can pick it out of C position and keep it nice and mellow on the voice. So if I'm kicking it off, I might go something like... Something like that. I like to do a little cross picking, you know. So here we go. Let's get a nice tempo. Seems about right. Remember, we're in the slow jam. It's going to pick up through the evening. So come on back for the mid-tempo jam right after this. Here we go. Kick us off on When You Are Lonely, key of D. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking of you, little darling, on the day that we first met, and those words, sweetheart, that you told me, I swore I would never forget. Oh, someday, sweetheart, when you're lonely, remember the heart you have broken, and the one that has loved you so true. My turn. You told me that you always would love me, and no one would ever come between. But it seems, sweetheart, you've forgotten all those things you told try to start my life anew. But remember the heart you have broken, and the one that has loved you so true. Last chorus. Ah, someday, sweetheart, when you're lonely and you have no one to care for you, remember the heart you have broken, and the one that has loved you so true. And that's how you get a song done with very few words, right? Some of these old bluegrass songs, it's you say one thing and then you say that thing again, and then you add another twist to that same thing, and then you can use the last line of the chorus as the last line of one of the verses. Why not? My dad was a journalist, and that's part of journalistic writing. Don't waste any words. Well, Bill got it done on that one. Cool. All right. So moving right along, we are kind of increasing the tempos as we go, and kind of getting ready for our mid-tempo and fast jams coming up. On the YouTube, hi Chris. Cool, thanks for following, and thanks for playing along. Okay, next. Footprints in the Snow. In the ambitious key of D, let's see. Folks like the winter time when they can stroll about. I think I can do it. Monroe does this in E, right? And that's where Del McCoury and all the real high-voiced bluegrass singers would do it. I'm keying it down to D, which is still a little ambitious for me, sitting down by myself. If we're not like in a loud jam, right? But let's give it a go. 1 and a 1 and 1, 2, 4, and a 5 and a 5 and 5 back to 1. Da 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 to the 4 and a 5 and a 5 back to 1. Here's the chorus. And a 1 and 1 and a 5. 5 and a 5 and a 1, Lord. 1 and a 1, 1 and a 4, and a 5 and a 5 back to 1. Okay? There it is. Footprints in the Snow. And if I'm kicking it off, I might go something like... range in that melody, right? It travels. Footprints in the snow. We're definitely going to pick up the tempo a little bit. Not much. We'll keep it in the slow comfort zone here. But we got to start inching our way up toward the mid-tempo. Right? That's about right. Okay. So go ahead and kick us off on this good old song by Bill Monroe, Footprints in the Snow. And we're hoping and praying for snow here in Colorado and all across the West. Here we go. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Some folks like the summertime when they can walk about. Strolling through the meadow green is pleasant, there's no doubt. Just give me the winter time when the snow's on the ground. For I found her when the snow's on the ground. I traced her little footprints through the snow. Footprints in the snow, Lord, God bless them. happy day when Nellie lost her way. For I found her when the snow was on the ground. I got it. I stopped in to see her, it was a big round moon. Her mother said she just stepped out but be returning soon. I picked up her footprints and I traced them in the snow. Lord, I found her when the snow was on the ground. I found her little footprints in the snow. Footprints in the snow, Lord. God bless that happy day when Nellie lost her way. For I found her when the snow was on the ground. Pick it. And now she's up in heaven, she's with the angel band. Someday I'll go and meet her in that promised land. Every time that snow falls, it brings back memories. For I found her when the snow was on the ground. I traced her little footprints in the snow. Footprints in the snow, Lord. God bless that happy day when Nellie lost her way. For I found her when the snow was on the ground. All right. Not too bad. I'm feeling all right on the high voice. I'm trying not to sing too loud as I don't want to blast you out at home. But that one, you just have to belt it out. And I think this song gets misinterpreted a lot. How many of you think that he found this dead woman in the snow? No, that's not how it goes. He found her in this. He traced her footprints in the snow. He went by to see her. Mother said she just stepped out. So he traced the footprints in the snow and found her, Nellie. You know, God bless that happy day that Nellie lost her way, for I found her when the snow lay on the ground. Somewhere along the way, they get married and have a life together. And then in the last verse, he sings, now she's up in heaven with the angel band. You know, someday I'll go see her. Every time the snow falls brings up memories because I found her when the snow was on the ground. That was probably where they first kissed, or, you know, where they got together when they were young. So it's not as, you know, it's not as tragic and morbid a song as some of you might think. That's my 2 cents on it. Okay, how's everyone doing there? John Boy in Kansas. Heidi. Hi, Ed Harvey on the fiddle. Cool. Hi, David Holtkamp. Nice to see you, my friend. Hi, Deb from Palm Desert. Cool. All right. Awesome. I'm going to be out there in Southern California soon, somewhere in November, and we'll probably going to the desert some this winter. Might even take a trip to Death Valley or something like that. But we're very familiar with Palm Desert, love that area. And in my San Diego County, we got Anza Borrego Desert State Park, which is just south of there, of course. And love running around in the desert this time of year. Okay, what am I doing? I'm looking for the set list. Salt Creek. Okay, this is our other instrumental of the set. And, you know, these kind of tunes, like I'm assuming you know it. There's not really time to teach the tune. But I'll run you through the changes real quick. Salt Creek. In A, 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 4, 7, 7. Okay, one more time. 1 and 1 and a 1 and a 4, 7 and a 7 and a 7 and a 5. 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 4, 7, 7 and a 5 and a 1. B part goes 1 and 1 and a 1 and a 1, 7, 7, 7 and a 7 and a 7. 1 and 1 and a 1 and a 1, flat 7 to the 5, back to 1. Da, 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 da. Flat 7, flat 7, flat 7. Oh, da, 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 da. 7 down to 5 and 1. Right? Okay, so, and if you do know this tune, this is a great opportunity to work on your twin part, right? Because I'm going to play the melody, and I kind of do the Doc Watson version. You know, obviously there's lots of different ways to play this tune. So I sort of play it like Doc. So if that might clue in some of you guitar players. But anyway, if you do have a twin part, meaning a harmony part to the melody I'm playing, go for it. And what we'll do here is, why don't we do like this? I'll kick it off, and you're welcome, obviously, to play the melody with me. And then you play it once through, then I'll play it once through again, then you play it again, and then the last time through, we'll play it together. So the last time through, I'll play the melody straight like I did on the kickoff, and you'll play along with me, either in unison or in harmony. How's that? Okay, so me, you, and then both of us together. And then I'll start the tag, and you end it. Okay? That's gonna be neat. Let's give it a go. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. Here we go. Salt Creek in the good old key of A. Both of us together. Cool. Did you catch the tag? Let's do it one more time. I'll start the tag and you end it. Here we go. One more? Here we go. One more, just in case you missed it. I'll start the tag, you answer. Cool. All right. Sounds good. I wish I could hear what y'all were playing. Okay. How we doing here? Everyone's still on there. Hi, Connie. The river was good to me. Thank you so much. Hi, Travis. My old pal, Travis Stinson. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Don in Powassan, Ontario. Hi, Phyllis. My good friend Phyllis up in the cabin in Montana. Hi, Lee in Portland. Right on. Okay. A couple more songs here on the slow jam. Little Willie, one of my favorite Stanley Brothers numbers. Same changes and similar melody as Little Maggie, but this one is about a untrue young man named Little Willie. So in the key of A, and a 1 to the flat 7, and a 1 and a 5 and a 1, and a 1 to the flat 7, and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. So if I'm kicking this off, I might go something like, something like that. It's just a good old-timey sounding melody. Keep it about the same tempo. It's reasonable. Let me know, like, give me feedback whenever you need something. If tempos are going too fast on the slow jam, if you have song requests, if you need a little clarification, if you need some help, just hit me up on a private message is the best way to reach me if you really need to reach me. I'm going to be following the comments and chiming in best I can. But if you got anything real particular that you need, go ahead and hit me on a private message anytime. Here we go. Right now, you're going to kick off Little Willie in the key of A. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. When I was in my 16th year, little Willie courted me. Said if I'd run away with him, his dear wife I would be. My turn. We were so far away from home when little Willie said to me, go home, my dear little girl. Your wife I'll never be. Got that backward. Anyway, you play it. My mother was so kind to me. nature, nature, my dear little girl. It's nature for to be. My mind is to ramble around, and I bid this wide world adieu. Play it. Same as the first. When I was in my 16th year, little Willie courted me. He said if I'd run away with him, his dear wife I would be. All right. It's a good reminder of some of the words on that. And usually it's just the 4 verses, but I did the first verse again at the end to give us one more break. Okay. Fun. Well, I'll tell you what I did today. I was at Jamplay.com filming a new lesson series. We're doing actual songs now on Jamplay, where before we had to avoid copywritten material. We had to use either public domain or original stuff in our teaching. But they have acquired the licensing for a bunch of actual like classic rock songs. So we're doing lessons now, teaching the exact note for note parts with very accurate backing tracks, all the right sounds from those eras, all the vocals are in there, all the instruments, very accurate to the tempos and the feels. And I play, appropriate guitar with appropriate, amp sounds for that era. So far we did Ramblin' Man by the Allman Brothers. That one's out on Jamplay already. The others that we've done that are not out yet are Black Water by the Doobie Brothers. That was a cool finger-picking thing to figure out. And we did Blue Sky by the Allman Brothers. That was a lot of work because there's 2 really long guitar solos in there. And today we finished up Peaceful Easy Feeling by the Eagles, which you think of as a simple song. But have you listened really close to the electric guitar on that song? It's really complicated. It took me a lot of practice and a lot of study to figure out just what he was playing, because he's playing all this backup and improvising with a B bender, which I had to borrow a B string bender telly to learn this part. And then I had to demonstrate how you would play it without the B bender as well. So it was way harder than I thought to play Bernie Leadon's, excellent electric guitar part on Peaceful Easy Feeling. Who knew? But anyway, we did that today, and that's going to be a really cool lesson. Jamplay, I think they're still doing a big sale right now, like some Black Friday 40% off thing. So if you're not on Jamplay, you might as well check it out. And you can also hit me up anytime for the free trial code, which will give you a 1-week trial to check out some of the lessons I have on there and a bunch of other lessons as well. It's an excellent service, and I do a lot of work for them. So that's what I was up to today. Hi, Adrian Page. Deb, shaving haircut does count as a tag, indeed. Heidi, Drew from Salida. Hi, Clark and Rebecca. Hi, Bob Ray. Yeah, we picked Freeborn Man. That's right. Billy, I've tried to keep up with that young Billy Strings. Well, there's everyone on Facebook. Hi, Chris. Chris DiChiara. That is a cool name. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. Italian. Making it to Tennessee anytime soon. I'm not really getting out much these days. Everyone kind of started doing different things during the pandemic. And Grant Farm, which is my touring outfit, we stopped touring. We're playing some shows every now and then, kind of special reunion shows. But I'm kind of roaming around the West and being outside a lot. That's kind of what I do. We play lots of gigs, though. I'll post stuff when I'm playing it on my website, which is way out of date. So you're going to hold me to updating my website. But anyhow, I always post about shows. If you follow me on my socials, you'll know where and when I'm playing. Right now, we're starting to announce the next season of River Wondergrass, which is exciting. And I'm playing in Steamboat this Saturday, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, kind of an après-ski event outside from 1 to 4 at the Timber and Torch stage, something like that. And yeah, that's my next sort of local show. Bunch of cool stuff coming up though, so I will keep you posted on live performances. For now, just meet me here. This is the best place to get together. And we'll be back next Monday for sure. Again, let me know feedback. This is an excellent space. Thanks again to Jeff and Karen for hosting me here in Lyons, Colorado at their lovely home. Okay, our last song for this set is Leavin'. Good old song written by Jack Tottle. Whoa, I was in the right capo position, wasn't I? I just did that while I was telling you this story. That was the whole point of telling you the story, so I could tune up in the key of B. All right. We're getting our picking legs back. Definitely did a lot of picking this summer, even though my hands took a beating from raft guiding, but it's good to get back into this kind of practice. So here we go, Leavin' in the key of B, and real quick, because we're out of time here. 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 4, 5 and a 5 and a 5 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 4, and Leavin' would take that load off my mind. That's how it goes. So you know this melody in your head probably, and I bet you already have a kickoff, so I won't even take the time to demonstrate. I'm just going to let you kick off this song. We've upped the tempo, but it's still much slower than I just played it there. Okay, this is a good tempo. Go ahead and kick us off here on Leavin', and right after this, we'll turn off and reset for the mid-tempo jam, and that video will pop up just a couple minutes after we finish here. So here we go, Leavin' in the key of B. Kick us off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. A stranger in love. You wanted love and you wanted more. People and places like never before. You ran around like you thought I was blind, but leaving would take that load off my mind. Yeah, leaving would take that load off my mind. All right, fun. Cool. First slow jam of the fall. So I'll be right back here in a couple minutes with the mid-tempo jam. Come on back, will you? We'll have a new video up for that.